Keep to a left position as much as possible in normal driving. You won't get caught behind a queue of drivers waiting to turn right. Signal early to a following driver of your intention to change lanes and overtake. Make sure you're in the correct gear for acceleration. Look for a long gap between cars when you decide to move into the left again. Use the mirrors correctly to avoid cutting in too sharp to the left lane. You should see the last car in the left half of the rear view mirror before you move in again. On the approach to a left bend or a blind summit, ease off and be prepared to brake if there's a tailback of traffic ahead. React to drivers ahead of you when you see their brake lights on. This gives an indication of the volume of traffic on the other side of the hill. Make sure the driver ahead of you is clear before you move off at a green light. Be careful not to move off too soon. Keep a safe distance between yourself and the driver ahead to allow for traffic slowing down or drivers that may change lanes. Due to the tailback on the slip road, anticipate this driver's next move. Act on signals given by other road users when they are slowing down to turn left. Be extra careful when the driver in front has a wide position before turning left. He may have to engage first gear to manoeuvre into a narrow driveway. Keep well back. You may have to stop if the view is not good enough to overtake. Watch out for late signals from drivers ahead. This one may have to stop suddenly for approaching traffic. If the situation changes, it could affect your next decision. On this occasion, it's safer to hold back until the driver completes the right turn, due to the amount of parked cars. Avoid sudden or late changes in road position. When you anticipate a driver ahead could wait a long while to turn right, check the mirrors and move into the left to pass. A narrow gap like this one, you may have to use second or first gear to edge through. Check the mirror when you clear the gap. Watching the position of the bus will give an indication of right turning traffic ahead. When the driver of the silver car indicates to turn right, check the rear view and left exterior mirrors and move into the left. Remember, some drivers on the right lane may go ahead. Keep this in mind. Check the right exterior mirror if you have to change position again due to stationary cars. In this situation, it's safer to wait until the driver has closed the door before you move through the gap. Pull back here when this situation is developing. The driver could park or complete a full U-turn. When you're not sure, be ready to stop. Anticipate drivers ahead of you will stop early at a junction to allow more space for a larger vehicle. Give way to pedestrians on the approach to a junction. You may have to stop a few metres early if there's more than 2 or 3 of them. Even though the left filter may be on here, the safest time to move would be when the pedestrian backs onto the pavement. Whether you're turning left, ahead or right at a crossroads, check for pedestrians on your exit. They may cross when you emerge. Give cyclists at least the same width as you would a stationary car. They may move out suddenly to avoid an obstruction just ahead of them. On faster roads, think about changing lanes as soon as you see cyclists or slow moving vehicles ahead. Plan ahead very early.